Hello everyone, I am Hema Sati Sharma and students we are discussing the chapter Wastewater Story for class 7. We in our previous lecture we have discussed wastewater treatment plant. So in today's lecture we are going to discuss why should we adopt better housekeeping practices and how can we become an active citizen. We should try to reduce the waste as a reduction the three, if you remember those 3 R's: reduce, reuse and recycle. So in similar way we can adopt better housekeeping practices and we can become an active citizen if we try to reduce the waste, or if you try to reduce the usage of the water in our homes. So we should try to reduce the waste which are produced in our household so that there is not much pressure on wastewater treatment plant, because it is often difficult to clean tons of wastewater which is produced by us. So if we reduce the wastage, there is much less load on WWTP. Now, the sewage water can cause several problems. For example, harmful diseases, unhygienic and unsanitary conditions in the locality. So we should be more considerate about producing a limited amount of waste, and we can accomplish this by adopting better housekeeping practices. So how can we reduce the waste in water? Also, we can become an active citizen by making sure that there is no open drains or sewers in our locality. So if there are any open drain or if there is open sewer, what it will do, it will produce the unhygienic or unhygienic sanitary conditions. So we should be very active in noticing them and then complaining to the municipality so that they can be covered or corrected. What housekeeping practices can we use in our homes? So first way to minimize the sewage water or to reduce the wastage of water is to check what is going in our drains. If we dispose of our waste properly, we may be able to reduce the sewage also. Some good housekeeping practices are: we should throw all the oil and fats in dustbin rather than throwing them off the drain. So often we use oils and fats in our kitchens and we dispose in our drains. So rather than doing that practice, we should throw that residual oil or fat in the dustbin. Why? Because oil and fat, they harden and block the drains. And along with the soil, it becomes more difficult to remove them. And as you know, oil is difficult to be separated from the water. So what should be done? We should soak the oil and fat with a paper or with a cotton cloth, and that cotton cloth or paper which is soaked in the oil can be discarded as a solid waste. We should not throw chemicals in the drains like insecticide, pesticides or medicines, because they can kill the microorganisms or the helpful or friendly microbes which are present in the water, which help the purification of water. We should not throw the things in the drain that can block them like tea leaves, food remains, cotton, soft toys, etc. These should be discarded as the solid waste in the dustbin. How the water wastage can be done at household level. So while brushing your teeth, you should turn off the tap, take quick showers, use buckets for bathing rather than using of tubs and showers, fill up dishwashers and washing machines, use bowl to wash vegetables rather than washing the vegetables with running water. Dump only rubbish into your rubbish bins. Use water cans rather than hosepipe for watering the plants. Keep a jug with water in your fridge. Install a water meter helpful which can be helpful in telling you that how much water have you used. Invest in water efficient goods and have a check schedule, that if it will help you in checking that any pipe or tank of your home is whether it is leaking or not. In our next lecture, we will be discussing about sanitation and diseases related to the water. Thank you.